This is just going to be a follow-up video looking at the Spirit Halloween Ghostbusters Ghost Trap replica. You'll probably remember not too long ago I had a look at this and was pretty happy with how it turned out. Yes, unfortunately it didn't have the step pedal, but everything else was good enough that if you wanted to get a Ghostbusters Ghost Trap replica and you didn't want to break the bank doing it, this was a good affordable means, as this Ghost Trap I think was about $40 when it was all said and done. The unfortunate end of it, as you probably already saw in this review, was the fact that I didn't have a fully working ghost trap. As you probably remember, the light on the back, on the front section here, did move back and forth. And the ghost trap, when you did open it, did have the light up functions inside with the full sound effects. The unfortunate end of it, though, is this back end of the ghost trap was supposed to have a red light that flickered and stayed on. And unfortunately, this trap didn't do that. So what I did was I reached out to the folks over at Spirit Halloween, explained to them what happened. They asked me in exchange for that how I paid for it, when I purchased it, and an order number. I supplied all that via email. And then a few weeks later, didn't actually take that long at all, they sent me a replacement. And I gotta say, that's some good customer service on the part of Spirit Halloween. First and foremost, I didn't pick this one up at the store. I had to order this one online. I ended up finding it later at my other Spirit Halloween stores, but they didn't require me to ship it back, or they didn't require me to take it to my local store and, you know, do the exchange there. They simply just sent me a replacement. So I'm in the process of it now, have 2 ghost traps in my possession. Now, unfortunately, while this one does have a working red light, and I'll show you guys that quickly in a second because we've already kind of fully extensively looked at this trap already. The one thing that it does have on top of that is the fact that it's like a foam cap that goes over top of this knob right here. When I did take it off, there's a bit of resistance, and it seems like there's some adhesive that stayed behind on the knob. It's not, obviously it's fixable. I'm just going to take probably some rubbing alcohol and try to remove that. But one good thing too about it is, with now having 2 ghost traps in my possession, I'm probably going to go back to maybe the one that doesn't work completely and maybe just do some paint. I'm not the best artist when it comes to certainly customizing and coming up with my own creations, but a little bit of weathering and I think aging of that ghost trap might make it look a little bit more movie accurate. But I did want to do this review, first and foremost, to thank the folks over at Spirit Halloween for making it a very streamlined, easy, solvable solution. Like I said, I didn't have to go to a store. I didn't have to provide, you know, here's the order number, a print off of my receipt. They didn't have it. They had to order another one in. Nope, they just simply replaced it via mail. So big thank you to them for that. One also thing I noticed about this particular trap was it already had the little restriction tab that you usually have to pull out so that you can turn it on and off and all that stuff. This one had it, this one didn't. Both had batteries. This one I certain had batteries, but this one didn't have the pull tab. I don't think that has any merits as the fact that this one worked here over this one here. But I just want to show you how the ghost trap should have worked had we actually had a working version of this when we got this out. Now, I'm not going to go too extensively into this review because we've already had a look at the ghost trap in a other video. But I just want to show you that it does actually work. I've already applied the stickers. I know we're wasting time here. So let's go ahead and switch this on and I'll show you exactly what it was supposed to do that this trap sadly didn't do. When I switch it on, instantly there's the red light, and normally red light would tell you, oh no, you're going to be in trouble. Red light here in this case tells me I've got myself a fully working trap. It does have the pulsating lights up at the top, which the other trap did have. I'm just thrilled as punch the fact it does actually have now a working red light. The trap pedal actually is not still included. Disappointing. I hope maybe a future release of the ghost trap can actually come with, it doesn't even have to work, at the very least, if it just is like a plastic piece that just is, you know, that just comes out from the ghost trap. That would be a little bit something extra. But I did want to show you how it worked. We're going to go ahead and just press the button on the top like we did before. You got an LED light there, an LED light this. At the top it flashes yellow, and at the back, which it didn't do before, I've got myself a red light that's flickering on and off. When the trap is closed, or when the trap finally is closed, the top 3 yellow lights will flash, and then the red light at the back, which didn't work before, now stays on a steady red light. We press the button again, and press the button again to close up shop. Once again, those red lights, the yellow lights I should say, are flickering at the top in ordered sequence, and then now you've got the red lights staying on at the back. Again, something that unfortunately this ghost trap didn't have. I mean, at the end of the day, I really wasn't going to be turning this on too regularly. I was simply just going to have it on display in perhaps my little man cave of collectibles. But at the very least, I would like to think that if I had friends over or somebody wanted to see how the trap worked, the idea of having a trap that didn't 100% work just didn't sit well with me. And like I said, the good folks over at Spirit Halloween couldn't have made things any bit more easier. They didn't include that little hair there, but couldn't have made it any bit more easier than supplying me with one that actually did work. I feel much happier now, the fact that I do actually have a real, fully working trap. This also means now that I'm in the possession of having 2 traps instead of simply just one. My artist skills aren't what they used to be, but I could probably take a little bit of silver paint and just like edge the little corner pieces and all the little areas around that, just kind of age and weather up this older trap that I have. After all, if this one isn't going to work completely anyways, it might give me an opportunity to kind of go in and do a little bit of paint skills. Not that paint skills are something that I've been doing well in the last handful of years, but definitely will be going back and probably just kind of touching this one up a little bit so this one looks a little bit more like the film. Really, again, happy the fact that this one does actually work, and all the more reasoning why I did want to do a follow-up video so you guys could actually see how the trap was supposed to work if you choose to pick up one for yourself. And I would say, if you are a fan of Ghostbusters, most definitely pick this one up. Is it completely screen accurate? No. Does it come with an actual foot pedal? No. But for a $40 ghost trap, and one that actually has an opening and closing door, I really can't think of any other ghost trap that's been close enough in proximity to these at an affordable price that isn't going to break the bank. Spirit Halloween is still currently open, and I think they're open till the first week of November. I feel like I'd asked them what time when they're open till, and I thought someone had said the 7th of November. I don't know if that's 100% true, but needless to say, they will be open up to Halloween, and then just a little bit after that as well. So if you guys are interested in picking these ones up for yourself, definitely would recommend picking yourself up a Ghostbusters ghost trap, because gosh darn it, I think they're pretty cool. That's much cooler as well now, the fact that I've actually got one that has a working light. Stay tuned, muchachos. Certainly there's still going to be a whole lot of spooky spots coming soon to this channel. This really wasn't technically a review, just more a follow-up, more FYI 411. I'm all about providing you guys with a 411. Make sure you hit that subscribe button down below. Swing it next door to that bell notification. And stay tuned. There's going to be a whole lot of videos coming your way. Thanks for watching, guys. And I'll see you guys next time.